So general same list as my last two videos here. I'm running the 3 Noxious Revivals main, 1 grid, 1 spell, Pyrite Spellbomb main, 5 discard spells, it's 3 Inquisition, 2 Duress, and 3 Sunbeam Spellbomb, or 3 Sun Droplet, 1 Sunbeam Spellbomb in the side. So, play this game against a rogue deck. It was interesting. It looked like a black-red Tron. Of course, I didn't know it at the time. I figure it's a good keeper. I lead out with the Shredder because I have 2 lanterns, so if my opponent does have some way to counter then or make me discard, then they'll be able to get 1 lantern, and either way I'll be able to get that other lantern in. I know it's risky with the colorless land keep, but I was comfortable with it. I have a really good hand here. All I need is like a land. And I could even dig myself to a land with the Lantern Codex Shredder. I see that tower and I'm super excited. And then I mill, I see an Inquisition, and I'm like, what the crap is this? One of the great things about opponents who run lots of creature removal is it's mostly dead against me. I know my opponent got that Eye of Ugin and didn't want to let him use it, so I knew my opponent was going to be able to cast that Ulamog, so that's why I got the second bridge with the Ancient Stirrings. Now Ulamog does nothing. Now I was worried here because my opponent could crap, what's the name of that card? The Black Sun Zenith. His Ulamog to swing underneath bridge. There was a possibility there, which I was worried about when I had 1 card in hand, and the Annihilator would have hurt real bad, but it didn't happen. And now, I mean, the game's pretty much over at this point. I'm not going to be able to mill my opponent out very well, so I am relying on Ether Grid. And if I'm not mistaken, I put that Ether Grid on the bottom with that Ancient Stirrings. Oh, there he goes. So now I really want to get that Ether Grid, so I'm digging pretty quick. Yeah, I sack my lantern to make myself shuffle so I can get that Ether Grid back from the bottom of the library. And sure enough, I draw it. And opponent doesn't quit. Makes me try to play it out. I guess hoping that I'll lose to time, but that's not happening when I'm dealing a lot of damage a turn. I'm a huge fan of that 1 of Ether Grid in the deck. And the Spellbomb as well. I really like the whole diversifying the damage sources. And that's game 1. Thanks to that Ether Grid. Alright. So game 2, I have that pithing needle in opening hand. I end up not too long ago, I ended up putting a 4th Pithing Needle in the sideboard specifically because of Tron matchups, and they kind of help with other matchups too. So, yeah, it's not a bad hand. I kind of like it. I don't know why my opponent got rid of the Spellbomb. I did see my opponent draw an Ulamog there, so I was very worried. But then you see that Spell's Guide on top, so I might be able to redirect an Ulamog. I'm just trying to make sure my opponent doesn't get Tron quick enough to get the Ulamog before I can lay out everything I need. Here it comes, redirect to Spellskite. Another great thing about that Noxious Revival, get that stirrings and dig even deeper. Noxious Revival almost feels like a demonic tutor in this deck. But better, because I can also use it to disrupt my opponent's top deck. Or to counter a Snapcaster Flashback, you know. Yeah, I don't have to use the Noxious Revivals yet, so I just wait. Right there, I go ahead and use it so that my opponent couldn't attack. And again, my opponent's just making me play it out. And you know, the Ether Grid's gonna save the day. Yeah, I could have just tried to go for the win right there, but I didn't want to risk it. I was pretty sure I had it, but I had the time to spare, so I'll wait until my opponent's turn to burn him out. Neat game though. Again, Noxious Revival on Ether Grid show their worth there.